Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to go over what I feel is one of the most underused abilities for protection warriors that increases our survivability by a huge margin, and that ability is Spell Reflect. Now, huge shout out and complete credit goes to Sal over on the Prot Warrior Discord. If you guys want to go ahead and join that Discord, the link is down in the description as well. Now, I personally had gone over a lot of the uses of Spell Reflect in Nighthold, and if you guys want to see that video, you guys can go ahead and click on the card here or look in the description down below, and that will cover everything Nighthold related. But let's go over all of the uses of Spell Reflect for any 5-mans, Mythic Pluses, Emerald Nightmare, and TOV. So we're just going to go ahead and rapid fire these out according to what dungeon or raid that they pertain to. So Neltharion's Lair, Rockmora, the Sunder that he casts is reflectable. Naraxus, the Toxic Wretch that is cast is reflectable. And Dargruel, the Molten Crash is reflectable. Also, if you don't use any active mitigation, the reflect damage does double, so that you have that perk. Up next, Maw of Souls. Emeron, the Dark Slash that is cast, is completely reflectable, so that'll help do a nice chunk of damage. In Black Rook Hold, the Amalgam of Souls, Reap Soul is reflectable, and Soul Burst can actually be mitigated. Dantalian Axe, the Shadow Bolt Volley can also be mitigated with Spell Reflect, and I do suggest you use that on the first Shadow Bolt Volley. For Darkheart Thicket, for Oakheart, the Grip can actually be mitigated, Nightmare Breath can also be mitigated, and for Shade of Xavius, the Nightmare Bolts can be reflected. For Halls of Valor, Hiria's Shield of Light can be mitigated. In Karazhan, Maiden's Holy Shock can be mitigated. Atumen's Shared Suffering can be mitigated. Shade of Medivh's Piercing Missiles can be reflected. And Vizadum's Burning Blast can also be reflected. Up next is the Archway, and Advisor Vandross Accelerating Blast can be reflected, and Evenir's Arcane Blast can also be reflected. Now let's jump over to raids. Emerald Nightmare. Nithendra's Volatile Rock can be mitigated. Il'gynoth's Eye of Fate can be mitigated. Elareth's Raking Talons can be mitigated. The Dragon's Corrupted Breath can be mitigated. Cenarius's Nightmare Blast can be mitigated. Xavius's Darkening or Blackening Soul can both be mitigated. Let's hop over to Trial of Valor. Odin's Spear, a small amount of it can be mitigated. There is a small portion that's magic only. The rest of it is physical. For Guarm, the Breath can be reflected. For Helia, Biowater Breath and Corrupted Breath can both be mitigated. So again, this video is for the Prot Warriors out there that feel a little too squishy. They feel like Druid tanks outperform us in every way, shape, and form. And while Prot Warriors are not the top of the food chain right now, we definitely have a diverse kit and abilities such as Spell Reflect that help us shine in certain situations. So remember, keep your whole kit in mind when pushing high-level Mythic Plus keystones, progressing through the latest raid, or the first time you run into Tumor Sargeras, because small abilities like Spell Reflect have a huge impact in how you take damage. Once again, if you want to see the Nighthold breakdown, you can go ahead and check out my other video I did earlier here. And again, huge shout out to the Warrior Discord. If you guys want to be part of a very good community full of good resources, go ahead and join us over there. And as always, good luck tanking out there.